Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast with myself, Nick Strum, Andy Semo, Kevin joining us from St. Louis, I think.
From the lab in St. Louis, from Kara's
What
lab.
a day. It was a terrible day for the boys yesterday. A nice 0 for 3. Sexton and the Jazz really let us down, but I'll hand it off to Andy for a quick recap.
Yep. Colin Sexton, he get kicked in the nuts and then was out the rest of the game in like the second quarter.
No, he came back in. But he had 9 points in the first 6 minutes of the game and then got sat for 12 straight. I don't know. I don't understand the Jazz.
And then after that, he got kicked in the nuts. So he was not feeling it after his 9-point heater. But, yeah, that didn't hit. But it didn't matter. I mean, the Jazz, I think they lost outright to a terrible Hornets team, which is disgusting. Hated that pick at the start. And the Canucks, they got blown out by the Kraken. So, yeah, it was just a bad day overall. I think the boys are due today. On the month, we are up 3 units. Kev is 14-9. I am 11-12. Strom is also 11-12. And overall, we're 5-17 on the month. So just got to stay positive. Keep going. Strom, you need to win. You've lost 4 in a row, which is just brutal. But, I mean, I've been there. Kevin's been there. It's been a weird month.
Should have just went Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with the Jazz. I've said this before, but they stink now. I don't know when they just fell apart.
Their players are good to us, but the team is not good to us.
It's when they traded Fontecchio away, the team fell apart.
True.
What could have been with Fontecchio. All right, so let's get into some picks. I love our picks today. I think they're great, but every time we say that, we lose. So, Kev, in the new lab, I'll let you kick it off.
Yep. All right. I'm taking the Cavs. -1.5 tonight. They are in Philadelphia. Sixers are obviously still hurting with Embiid out. The Sixers have actually failed to cover the spread in each of their last 7 home games. And the Cavs have won each of the last 14 games against opponents who are on the second leg of a back-to-back. Cavs are playing good ball still, 8-2 in their last 10, and they actually lost yesterday, which I like that. Both teams lost yesterday, but this Cavs team, they don't lose two games in a row. Both teams no rest. They're kind of equal on that, and Cavs are actually covering 58% on the road too. So I love the Cavs.
Yeah, I mean, I also love that it's like a borderline money line pick.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, all right, Strom, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm going a similar route as Kevin. I'm going Timberwolves -2.5 versus the Bucks. Almost a money line pick here. T-Wolves are covering 59% at home this year, and they're 19-5 straight up. They've covered 5 out of their last 6 games heading into the All-Star break, and the Bucks are only 35% against the spread on the road. And as a road underdog, they're 1-4 against the spread. The Bucks have really not been playing good. They've lost 7 out of their last 10. I don't think the All-Star break's going to fix anything. It's going to be a tough second half for them, so I like the Timberwolves at home here.
Love this pick. I think the Bucks are terrible right now. I agree with that, and they might have to fire 2 coaches in 1 year.
I think they'll figure it out. I think it'll take time, but again, a week off isn't going to help anything. So
Hopefully. All right, to bring it home, I'm going Wild over 2.5 goals. I love this pick. To be honest, they're playing Edmonton, and Edmonton has been giving up a ton of goals. They've given up 3 goals in their last 8 games, and the Wild have scored at least 3 goals in 5 of their last 6. Head-to-head, the Wild against the Oilers, going back to 2022, the Wild have put up 3 goals in 8 straight games against Edmonton as well. So goals are going to be scored in this game. I mean, I could see Edmonton getting out to a quick lead, maybe 1 or 2-0, and then the Wild coming back. I just think goaltending is not great for Edmonton right now. The Wild have been pretty good as of late. I think they're going to score 3 goals at least. Big over game here.
I like the unders.
I mean, I do too, but there's been a lot of overs lately. Most of the NHL's been overs, actually, so.
No, I like it. I like the data. I like the reason.
All right, so to recap the picks, we got Cavs -1.5 at -146, Minnesota Wild over 2.5 goals at -142, and Timberwolves -2.5 -142. Comes out to +389 for the parlay. We're back on FanDuel, thank God. DraftKings was not good to us, especially with all the boosts they gave us, so which is like an automatic loss.
we need this one, boys.
I'm feeling good. I love it.
I mean, Kev's in a new setup. He looks like a pro out there, so.
Vacation Kev's in a different level right now.
Yeah, we're dialed this vacation.
He lost yesterday, although we all did, so.
I wasn't dialed yesterday.
But
I was
today,
dealing with. I had no data. Shout out AT&T. I was a shit show yesterday.
all right, let's get it, boys.
Let's
Get it.